Williamsburg. Predating the country it's in, this living museum located on the Virginia Peninsula is now home to a variety of wildlife, but none are more commonly found than the squirrel. More specifically, the North American gray squirrel. These furry-tailed woodchucks can be seen rummaging through piles of leaves at Crimdale Meadows, scaling tree branches on the perimeter of sunken gardens, and chasing one another outside the doors of Wren. They are distinguished by their gray fur and bushy tails. Such tails provide the mammal with significant survival skills, communicating aggression, dominance, and thoughts. The more bend, the more attitude. Tail talk is used to declare territories. However, territorial disputes are less common among gray squirrels due to their communal nature. Now that is a patriot. Beyond aggression, tail flicking is also used to attract female squirrels for mating and for balance to safely travel up steep heights. If it was not for the falling of leaves and pedestrians, squirrels would likely not respond because they rely more on visual cues than audio cues. Squirrels in the 18th century were everyone's favorite pet, including the founding fathers. Families in the colonial era kept squirrels due to their small size, which was good for children, and they were easy to take care of. Since many wealthy families owned pet squirrels, they often wore expensive and custom jewelry and clothing. Beautiful and rare gemstones were adorned by squirrels, as well as gold leashes. This gave craftsmen good business, as squirrel fashion gave them steady work. Speaking of founding fathers, Benjamin Franklin had a pet squirrel. His longtime companion, Mungo, who he later gifted to a family friend, was considered accomplished, educated, and well-traveled. When Mungo sadly passed in 1772, Franklin wrote a heartfelt poem honoring his life.
Alas, poor Mungo, happy wert thou hadst thou known thy own felicity, remote from the fierce bald eagle, tyrant of thy native woods. Thou hast naught to fear from his piercing talons, nor from the murdering gun of the thoughtless sportsman. Safe in thy wired castle, Grimalkin never could annoy thee. Daily wert thou fed with the choicest viands by the fair hand of an indulgent mistress. But discontented, thou wouldst have more freedom. Too soon, alas, didst thou obtain it, and wandering, fell by the merciless fangs of wanton, cruel ranger. Learn hence, ye who blindly wish more liberty, whether subjects, sons, squirrels, or daughters, that apparent restraint may be real protection, yielding peace, plenty, and security. You see how much more decent and proper this broken style, interrupted as it were with sighs, is for the occasion than if one were to say, by way of epitaph, here Scug lies snug as a bug in a rug.
In 1756, Benjamin Franklin was the first person to receive an honorary degree from William and Mary. Desensitized to students in the 21st century, squirrels have become common creatures to roam the campus, yet lacking the luxurious reputation they once had. Their symbolism has shifted from wealth to charming nuisances. They are everywhere, and the William and Mary students love them.